We're just a few miles outside of St. Louis, Missouri, on the big river, with the Melba L. Ingeman going by. Let's see if we can get a toot. Toot, toot, toot! Come on, man! Toot! Come on! Toot, toot, toot! They ain't gonna give me no toot. Bye. There goes the Melba L. Ingerman. Where's my toot? Toot, toot! I'm going up this river. I got all kinds of people to toot their horn. And I go live on YouTube and I can't get a toot. How about that? Alright, we got some big wave now. Oh, just over here on the shore taking a break this morning. I kind of like to be on the water when them barges and tugboats go by, because those waves actually make it easier to paddle. But we'll get back on the water real soon. Just wanted to make a quick live video so I didn't have to edit or upload anything later. I'm on my epic journey. I'm doing the full distance of the Missouri River 350, which is consequently the world's kayak race that's ever been invented. I'm not in the race, but I am traveling and following the path. I'm hoping to be at the end of the line for the Missouri 350. Welcome, welcome, glad you're here. Who we got here? Keon, is that right? Keon Galape, hello. Just here on the side of the river, working my way towards St. Louis. I'm at the 132 mile marker. There goes a tugboat y'all just missed. But I am following the path out of Kansas. I've come down the Wakarusa River for 20 miles, and then I came down the Kansas River for 40 miles, and now I'm on the Missouri River, and I am almost at the end. I'm 130 miles away from the finish of what the Missouri River 350 kayak race, which is the longest, world's hardest and longest endurance kayak race. I'd really like to be there at the finish line in a couple of days when all the professional kayakers come through, and I'm hoping to bring y'all that live. And I really need to save on batteries, but I just wanted to go live and say hello this morning. I haven't been out and about in a while. And Keon, yes, hello back. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much for your support today. Hit that like and to subscribe. If you want to see this kayak in St. Louis, 130 miles in that direction, press like for me, and we're going to go live at the end of this kayak race, and I'll be able to show you some world-class kayaks and some world-class Olympian level athletes is the word I'm looking for. I'm in no way competitive. I'm an old man with an eye disease, got a permanently dislocated collarbone, I got 3 kidneys, the chair of my kayak is uncomfortable. I don't have expensive awesome stuff, but what I do have is time. So I left 26 days ago in Kansas, and I come halfway across Kansas on 2 different rivers, and now I'm 130 miles from going all the way across Missouri. So pray for me. I'm out here by myself. It's going to be 100 and oh my God degrees this afternoon again. And we just in survival mode traveling. So right on. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I'm going to sign off. This was just a quick hello today. One last look at the barge going upriver. Say bye-bye, barge. Usually the tugboats are pushing big old barges in front of them. Usually you don't see them by themselves. P or no S? P or I... Let's see. Hold on. What are you saying, man? I'm not sure. You trying to get me to say penis? Pro Y94. Thank you for coming. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that's all about. Pee or no S? Well, normally I get out of the boat and I just pee on the beach. If that's what you're asking about. I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh no, I ain't reporting nobody for nothing. I'm an old man idiot standing on the shore of a river doing some survival stuff that I'm almost too old to do. I ain't gonna report nobody. Hey, Boom Kapow, what's up, man? How are you doing? I'm almost out of weed, but I'm heading. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you're here. A lot of strangers coming on today, but I recognize you. Good to see you. Hit that like for me, man. I'm 130 miles away from the end. What I'm hoping to bring live here in a few days is the end of the world's longest kayak race. It's the Missouri 340. You could Google that, Missouri 340, but I'm traveling the whole distance to see what it's like. Now, they do it in 80 hours. And I've been out here for 2 weeks, and I'm still 130 miles away. But I started off in Kansas. I came 20 miles down the Wakarusa River out of Kansas in Lawrence. And then I came 40 miles down the Kansas River to get to Missouri, and now I'm 280 miles across the state of Missouri with 132 miles left to go to the finish line of the world's longest kayak race. And although I'm not competitive, I wanted to experience it for my kayak, and I figure I have one more good last adventure. And so this is what I chose to do. I'm so glad that you came and joined me today. I wanted to stop at mile 2. I've been over. Had to hike through the woods and carry my kayak through some of the most tick-infested woods. And it's been a rough trip. But now that I'm out of Kansas, I'm on the Missouri. This is open navigable water, so there's no more obstacles. I can paddle all night long in the dark, in the cool, which is what I did last night, and I'll probably do that again tonight. Get a few miles out here while it's nice and cool. So no, I ain't better than you. I just might be crazier though. But running out of smokes, running out of money, running out of cigarettes, running out of food. That is the adventure lifestyle. But I'm about 20 or 30 miles away from a little town. The next bridge that I come across is a nice little grocery store that looks like I could walk there from the river. So I'll be checking in with the town here in a few hours, and I'll be heading that way. So, like I said, I'll check in again soon. I need to seriously think about saving my batteries, because I am a self-rescue situation and I need to have as much battery power for emergencies if something were to happen. I mean, I'm just out here on my own like an idiot. But I forgot to mention, I met up with some guys that just set a world record for traveling the full length of the Missouri River in a canoe. And it was 4 guys and a couple of support boats, and basically a hotel on a boat following them all the way down from Montana. But they managed to do the entire Missouri River in 28 days. So I met up with them out there on the river. I got to paddle along with some world record setters for about an hour or so, and I couldn't keep up the pace. Those guys were professionals, and so I had to peel off and let them go. So I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. I rescued a pit bull from drowning. It's so far it is an amazing adventure. Exactly. Let me tell you about this dog real quick. So, there's all kinds of boat ramps and river access along the river where people can come down and launch their boats. And they look like teenagers to me. There's like four young guys, and this big old happy looking pit bull. And he come run up to my kayak, kind of wading around in the water, and I petted him a little bit. And then I was like, okay, guys, I've got to go. I was just sitting there getting some shade when they all pulled up. And so I pulled away and took off. And all of a sudden, and I'm downriver, the current's carrying me away 100 yards already. And I'm hearing these people yell for their dog. They're yelling, bear, 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 bear. And I turn around, and this pit bull is in the water, getting carried away by the current, trying to follow me. And I'm scared of dogs. I don't mess with strange dogs. But I had to turn my kayak around, paddle upriver, grab this dog by the collar, and then the owner, he just couldn't have his shit together. Their engine wouldn't start, and they were drifting in their boat. They about needed rescued. But I was able to get the dog, and I was able to herd him over to the side of the shore. And then I just sat in my boat because the dog evidently, he wanted to go with me. And that dog was going to go with me come hell or high water, and he sure did. He jumped right in that river. And that current swept that poor dog away, and you could tell the look of fear on that poor dog's face. He was real glad that I was there to grab him. And so, I saved the dog from being drowned and carried down by the river the other day. And hell, those people barely even said thank you or nothing. It was crazy. Yes, sir. Hello. Bad Billard 2468. Say it. I am saying it. It. Hey, if you say it enough time, you sound like an idiot. Did you know that? You try it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being on here today. I do really need to save battery power. It's good to see y'all, and I'll check in along the way, but I'm only 130 miles out, and what I really need to do more than anything is get back in that boat and paddle my little ass off. So y'all have a kick-ass morning. Thank you for showing up. Again real soon. I can't see the, there we go. All right, guys. Thanks again for coming.